Since the pandemic is going around, in fact, around the world, I'm going to show you a social studies book. It's called The World Past and Present, East and West. This is lesson 4, How Do We Know About the Past? I'm going to read to you part of the lesson and tell you some vocabulary and meaning. So this is the title, The World, Past and Present, and East and West. So here's the title page, The World, Past and Present, East and West. And then we're going to go to the table of contents, and we're going to go to page 56, and 56 is how we know about the past. So where's 56? 56. Okay. And here's 56, and it is called How Do We Know About the Past? So I'm going to read you some vocabulary and their definitions. So first off, history, the record of what happened in the past. Prehistory, the period of time before writing begins. Artifacts, objects that were made by people long, long ago. Archaeology, the study of the remains of the past cultures. Primary sources, a first-hand account of an event, such as official document, a diary or letter. Secondary sources, a written record of the past, such as a book by a historian that is based on information from primary sources. So now I'm going to read you a little paragraph here. It's called History and Prehistory. So, history is the record of what has happened in the past. We learn about history from written and oral records. People who write about the past are called historians. When you read the work of an historian, you learn about what happened in the past. Now, for prehistoric people left behind no record of their lives to learn about how people lived before people learned to study objects that other people left behind. These objects were from long, long ago. Were called artifacts, tools, pottery, and caves, paintings called artifacts. The next page talks about the remains of past cultures, which is archaeology. So, here's the next page. Next page is right here. So, people today keep written records about many things, like business organizations preserve records of their activities, government store information about their citizenship, deaths, they keep records of deaths, births, marriages. Today, the job of keeping records has been made easier because we have a computer that stores large amounts of information. And then here is a picture of something from long, long ago, a little house from long ago. And it says, work in teams, every inch of soil must be examined when an artifact is found. Its location is carefully marked, and each artifact is a clue to the past. So there's the little house that they're digging up artifacts. And then the next page, we're going to talk about secondary sources. Secondary sources are a first-hand account of an event, such as an official document, a diary, or a letter. And then we're going to go down to here, check your reading, and it says, what is prehistory and how is it different from history? Well, prehistory isn't recorded or written yet, but history is written. And then it says, what are primary sources? Primary sources are a letter or a diary or something like that. And then the last thing it says is find out about your history and your family. Well, my mom is from a different country. She came here in 1958. And my dad's family came over in the 1800s, and I was born in the United States. So that finishes up on history, and thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.